Today we're going to upload a ebook of your book that you've already published. So this video is good for if you've already published your paperback book with KDP. This is how to upload your Kindle ebook version of the book. So step number one is we're going to go to kdp.amazon.com. You're going to get to this page here. Okay. This is your bookshelf. If you click bookshelf, it gets you to the same place. You're still there. And you'll see your book right here. So Where's Macy's my book? And so you've got a couple ways of doing this. You can click on Create, and then you can click on Kindle Ebook, and you're doing this all from scratch. Now, what's so fun is if you've already published your ebook, your paperback book, sorry, you can just click Create Kindle Ebook right next to your book. Now, ignore the Create Hardcover. That is not for children's books. But we're going to click on Create Kindle Ebook. Now, make sure that you've already received an EPUB file for the interior and a JPEG file for the cover, because we're not uploading your manuscript you used for your paperback. Okay, so when we clicked on that button, it actually copied all of the information that it's able to right into this form. So it's already mostly filled out. So we've got the book title, the subtitle, edition, if there was one, author, illustrator. We want to make sure that you, under contributor, put Illustrator QBN Studios so that you show up with the other books that we've done. Description, I highly recommend a description like this, where you've got some bold, some bullet points. So don't wait, add this book to your cart now and enjoy. Something fun like that at the end is great. Publishing rights, you own the illustrations, you own the rights to this as long as you paid your final invoice. And if you aren't sure, you can certainly reach out. And if you did not use QBN Studios, just check with your artist, just, hey, do I own these illustrations, or is there some other relationship there? But yes, with our clients, you will click I own the copyright. And selecting reading age here, this is at what age are kids going to enjoy this book? And for me, I mean, it could be a baby, it could be, a 5-year-old, but it's definitely a younger group. And categories. Now, categories do not get moved over from your paperback, and that's because the main category, instead of children's books, it's now called children's ebooks. It's really silly. They should just change this to children's books. Still, the category should still be children's books. None of these other things say ebook, except for LGBT. But yeah, so we're going to go children's ebooks, select a subcategory. We can add up to 3 categories, and you really need to do this. So I'm going to select ages 3 to 5. We can look around. This is something that I always do, is you always hunt around and you try to find something that makes the most sense for your book. So I'm going to go to animals. I'm going to try and find something with animals and cats. So there's cats, and it's a fiction. Even though the book is based on a true story, Quinn, my wife, is always looking for our cat Macy every day. Where's Macy? That's what she says. Yeah, it's the cutest thing. So let's see. Yeah, we got to go again. The main category of children's ebooks, subcategory. I'm gonna say like maybe something humor. I'm just gonna go general, add another category, children's ebooks. Now, something else might make a total, might be right on the nose, but it's outside of children's ebooks. Unfortunately, you have to go ebooks, children's ebooks, because otherwise they won't accept the book. They won't allow you to publish it. So you have to stay in your category. So let's see here. Activities. I'm just gonna see. Spies and spying. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what makes the most sense for the book. But I'm gonna go with spies and spying, interactive adventures. Um, let's see here. Uh, Baby to two animals. All right, and that's it. Now your keywords. Those should already be filled in from before. And if you have not filled out your keywords, these are super important to fill out. What would you be typing in to Amazon to find your book? Cat book for kids. Kids books age 2 to 4. I Spy books for kids. Things like that. And do you want to set a pre-order or do you want to make it available right away? I always go right away. Save and continue. Now they're going to say they don't accept Mobi files. That's fine. We don't do Mobi files anyway. So we're going to go upload manuscript. That's the interior file. And here's the EPUB. So it is .epub. And if you have not been able to look at that EPUB file yet because you don't have an EPUB viewer, that's okay. You're going to be able to view it in a moment. And now the cover. We're not going to select this here. We're going to click upload a cover you already have. And then we're going to click this. And here's the EPUB cover. These are files that we're going to send you. As long as you had us format your book, we will provide you EPUB files at no additional cost. AI generated? No, nothing that we do is AI generated. Um, and now we just have to wait a moment and then we'll be able to click Launch Previewer. Now you may ask yourself, do you want to use DRM? I'm not a huge fan of DRM. DRM is direct digital rights management. I think it was invented by Apple. It's a way to make it so that you cannot share files. It was really designed to combat LimeWire and all those things back in the day. Um, but I personally don't click it just because if somebody wants to share the book, I don't mind. An EPUB is really an advertisement for the book, in my opinion. Um, it's a taste. It's like uploading a YouTube video of your book. People aren't going to keep that rather than having a physical copy of the book. They're going to probably have both. So that's just what I recommend. All right, so we're just running a quality check. Once this is ready, then we'll be good to go. In the meantime, oh, okay, great, it's already ready. I'm also getting the ISBN number for the book. So I'm just going to get that right now. If you need an ISBN number, please let us know. As long as we made your book, then we can give you an ISBN number at no additional cost. So I'm putting in that. And QBN Studios is the publisher name. We're going to click Launch Previewer. We are almost done. The next step after this is going to be just to price the book. So this is the way that it shows up. I know it's not perfect, but it's the way that they make it. So we just want to make sure spreads are together. That's the most important thing. And this is technically like a spread because you can see these all line up. And yep, okay. Perfect. That spread is perfectly lined up. Now you may be asking, why is there a line, up above and below? It's because this wasn't made for an iPad. It was made to be printed. And it's just been adjusted to fit here. If your book was a little bit taller, like an 8 by 10, it actually may fill up the whole thing. But my book was eight and a half by 8.5. But yeah, all these look beautiful. Now, with paperback, you would be clicking on the bottom to accept. On an ebook, you're going to go back up here to the top. We're not pressing the back arrow, we're pressing the back words right here. And then we're going to scroll down and click Save and Continue. All right. I'm going to enable KDP Select. It allows them to do whatever they want with the book. They can give it away for free. They can do lots of different things. So, like I said, I use them as an advertisement. Now you've got two choices here, 35% and 70%. With the files we provide, it is always more beneficial to go with the 70%. So I'm going to say $2.99, and we're going to see what we'll make. So if we went with 35%, we're going to make $1.05. But instead, because we went with 70%, we're going to make $1.57 per book. So now I want to try and see how low I can go. Apparently, $2.99 is the least expensive that we can do. So that is so now there is a delivery fee. And what does that really mean? It just means that under 70%, you are provided the option of you're going to be basing the end cost off of a delivery fee and then a percentage. If your file is huge, like 80 megabytes or 100 megabytes for the interior file, your delivery fee is going to be very large. But because we created it as an EPUB file, we should have it, 8 megabytes, 10 megabytes. It's something pretty small, maximum of maybe 20 megabytes. So your delivery fee is low. But if you had a big, big file, then you would actually go with 35% because there's no delivery fee, but you make a smaller percentage, but maybe it would show up as being a greater percentage because your interior file is so large. But again, we're going to go 70%, and that's it, guys. We're going to click Publish your Kindle Ebook. Congratulations. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. QBNstudios.com, Chris at QBNstudios.com. Have a great day.